one of the biggest issues I have with the MCU, and I'm making this video because I feel like it. I don't really know any other reason as to why I should make a video. Anyway, um, biggest thing with the MCU is that the MCU is so they've gotten away from story slash plot based movies and have turned to character based movies, right? And phase, I think we're at phase 4. I can't remember. I don't know what phase we're on, but No Way Home was character based, not plot based, right? Deadpool and Wolverine, character based, not plot based, right? Yes, every story writing has plot, but but the focus on the focus of the plot is to serve the focus when it comes to character based writing. The focus is on the character and how the people react to the character and how the character reacts to things. It's kind of like a very one pillar thing, right? It's the thing that works, right? But you got plot based, where on the other side you have plot based. And plot based, the thing about plot based is that the characters don't really fully matter. It's about the message of the plot. But you know what I'm saying? Like, character based is like it's about the message of the character, but the plot based stuff is about the message of the plot and what's going on in this story currently, right? That is where that's where a lot of some of the greatest movies, in my opinion, are good at what they do when it comes to their writing. Plot based. The characters are important, but the characters come second when it comes to the plot. The plot is supposed to take. The plot is the train that keeps the story moving, right? So, but if the plot is character based, every time the train moves, the character has to be there with it, right? Instead of it being plot based, where the plot is going to continue to go whether or not the character does anything, right? So things will happen outside of the character, right? And a lot of times, at least from my experience, a lot of times when something is character based, it's almost like the world stops when the character has to do something important, right? Because you're focusing too much on the character and you forget to write the actual world that the character is living in. That's why world building is very important and it needs to come back. I'm probably gonna make a video about this eventually someday, but yeah, that's what I think. And plot based is like, it's the plot. Like, so if you want to make a plot and the plot is the plot, right? You have to build a world around that plot, and you have to characters as well, right? You can't have like the world doesn't stop because the character stops. You know what I'm saying? The world keeps going. Everything else in the background is happening outside of the character because the character is just a character in the world, right? So, yeah. That's why I think the MCU is going to continue to decline until they make that decision. Until they make the decision to start making plot-based movies. Like Iron Man 1 was plot-based, right? For the most part. It was, I think, I say it like this, right? To kind of like make it more nuanced. It's like a lot of stories is a percentage, right? I think there's a percentage split between character-based writing and plot-based writing. So, and every story like goes in between to tell a point, to sell a joke, whatever it is, right? It goes in between. It goes from plot-based to character-based to plot-based to character-based, right? And it just depends on how you write it. And sometimes writing a story like that is it's not easy, but basically in the beginning of the MCU, right, it was more plot based than it was character based. So like if nowadays, for example, like Doomsday, when they make like Deadpool and Wolverine, for example, Deadpool and Wolverine is like 99% character based, right? Not 99. I take that back. It's like 80% character based and like 20% plot based, right? In phase one, it was like it was closer to 60% character based and 40% plot based. That was a good like balance, right? At the time, it worked, right? Obviously, So yeah, and it's just gotten slowly, like the character based percentage has slowly been going up and up and up as time, as time in the MCU has been going on. So yeah, I'm going to plan on making this video about the lore and like the whole world of the MCU, and it's going to be a long video. It's going to be a big one. I might make a multi-part series, talking about phase 1, then phase 2, then phase 3, then phase 4, and then putting all phases together in like one final episode, maybe. And then I'll have to keep updating it every time there's a new phase. But yeah, infinite money glitch, guys. Anybody? Anyway, yeah. Thank you guys for watching. This is a random video. Like and subscribe if you liked my ramblings about random story writing and the MCUification of it. I don't know. Yeah, I'm a nerd. What do you want me to say? Bye.